Hey, what's up, you guys? Frank Rogers is here with another episode on NBA 2K22 Current Gen. And in an All-Star game, in an All-Star game, Jefferson, team captain, against Kevin Durant. This is going to be a wonderful game. But Jefferson shot 5 threes, 9 minutes though. But he's doing wonderful, great though. Episode 125. Jefferson is doing whatever he can, guys. And he want to be still the most valuable player twice. We're gonna see him find out will he win the first champion in a playoff. Will it happen? We're gonna see him find out, guys. And enjoy yourself.
To town from deep tonight, hitting 5 of his 9 3-point attempts. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Look at the chosen one. He's been playing really well.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
And some changes here for the East. Tobias Harris is checked in for LeBron. Butler comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Mitchell in for Luka Doncic. Then for the West All-Stars, Jaylen Brown's checked in for Young. And it's Ball in for Ben Simmons. And here is Jefferson. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep to the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Embiid's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. The 11-footer. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Jefferson gets the bucket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And that one, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Brown kicks to Jefferson. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Embiid. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, there aren't a lot of centers in the league, true centers, who are in the MVP discussion on a yearly basis. Embiid is one of those proud few.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Embiid wide open. Hits the 3-point bomb. Now it's a 6-point West All-Star lead. Now Mitchell. It's Butler that time on the assist by Mitchell.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Jefferson against Harris. Puts up a 3. Nailed from 3-point land. 26 points for the chosen one.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Here's Butler. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right. I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
Now, here's Mitchell. Left side, Harris. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now an 11-point West All-Star lead. Outside Curry. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
There's Beal with the 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the West All-Stars. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar.
Substitution
on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Antetokounmpo. Jefferson is out there with Embiid. Then it's Simmons. And it's Young in at the point. And Jefferson throws it down.
Offensively, defensive. They are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Passes to Durant. Over onto Kumbo. And that one hits back iron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Good work there as it goes.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the East All-Stars. Now the pass to Doncic. Dishes it to LeBron. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. LeBron's got 7 points in the game. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They're on a 17-7 run. Jefferson against James. The tray. And again for three. The basket is good from Jefferson. Jefferson's got 37.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Back to Durant. They double team KD. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
James against Jefferson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Giannis dunks it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Pass to KD. Back to Curry. Shot from the wing. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. He has 7.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Inside. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
LeBron can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You know, with all he does offensively, at his size, Joel Embiid is like a cheat code, a special talent.
Doncic finds KD. Over Giannis. And they call an illegal screen here.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Towns, he's checked in for the East. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And Jefferson throws it down.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Here's Doncic. Softly drops in the floater. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
7-second difference, shot and game clock to the inside. And stolen by James. Outside Curry. He kicks to Doncic. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Young from outside, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the West All-Stars with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for it.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
You've got Williamson. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Doncic in at the 2 spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Jefferson passing to Embiid. Good on the shot. Embiid's got 26 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Embiid again, the West All-Star.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And Doncic gets it to go.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And Jefferson wide open. He shoots, and it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Durant kicks to Curry. Back to Durant. Plenty of space. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Jefferson against Durant. Outside Jefferson. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Doncic. Curry with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Here's Williamson. They grab their own miss. Can't connect from short range. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They get it again. Embiid laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals. Now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Simmons passes to Jefferson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jefferson's got 41.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
LeBron's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Jefferson's shot is off.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Doncic looking it over. Here's Curry. James trying to free himself up. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now. Outside Jefferson. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. To the paint. Embiid trying to break loose. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 8 points.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength. Has really been a factor in his overall development.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Jefferson against Durant. Down low. And Antetokounmpo slams it in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
For the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on. That's the way you do it.
Doncic against Young. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Young passes to Jefferson. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Embiid. Yes, that goes in. Embiid's got 32 points in the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
But what a leap by Williamson, fearlessly rising up and slamming it down.
LeBron against Jefferson. Durant with the steal. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time.
Second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
And
1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
And one of the more clever players in the game. Curry takes pride in toying with opposing defenses.
Jefferson against James. Outside Jefferson. Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the West All-Stars up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Antetokounmpo. Trae Young is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Jefferson in at the 3, the small forward. Curry against Simmons. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Williamson.
Carving out space with his size. Williamson instantly cashing in on the offensive glass.
Jefferson against James. Jefferson's shot is off.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
The combination of quickness and size for Williamson is downright scary. Zion is a handful on the bounce with any kind of momentum. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
KD draws the double. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Jefferson passing to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screens as well as where and when to roll.
LeBron outside. It's Durant on the wing. Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, here they come. Lets it fly, and there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Jefferson. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got 38 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And here's KD for 3. Buries it from three-point range. KD's got 30 points.
If Durant can find just a slice of an opening at the arc, he'll take it. His accuracy is just that good.
And stolen by LeBron. Curry with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half. Young finds Jefferson. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Jefferson against James. The 3. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo stays it in.
Persistence pays for Giannis there, using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second-chance opportunities for his team.
Pass to Durant. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jefferson against Williamson. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Young against Doncic. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Simmons dishes to Jefferson. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the West All-Stars have possession. Upside Jefferson. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
Kevin Durant. First personal foul. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jefferson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Towns, who's checked in for Williamson. Harris comes in for LeBron. Beal's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Garland in for Curry.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Jefferson with it. Passes it to George. And George with the stuff.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Here's Beal on the money from 12 feet away.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
To the paint, here's George. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. George has got 9 points now in just the second half. Garland against Ball. They shoot again, and Doncic lays it in.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
George, and it's George finishing it off.
Boy, George rising up with great confidence and strength. Threw it down with authority.
The East All-Stars on offense. Harris outside. Back to Doncic. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Inside, and then George with the jam.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And the basket by Harris.
And, you know, this team relies on Tobias Harris to score the ball, especially from these spots on the floor.
Here's Jefferson. To the middle, here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last and enjoy it for as long as you can.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
The pass to Garland. Kicks it to Towns. Second chance shot, and Garland puts it in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
To the paint, here's George, and George with the stop.
Oh, George can get it done from anywhere on the court now. When he starts percolating, this guy can cook with gas.
Doncic against Russell. Takes it from 10, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Outside for Jefferson. Back to George. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
You know, George not content just to roam the perimeter now. He'll attack the heart of the defense as well.
To the inside, Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Got a piece of it. Here's Adebayo. Plays it up and banks it in. Adebayo's got his first points of the night.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Outside Jefferson. Pass to Adebayo. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the West All-Stars have possession. It's Jefferson high post. Harris is there. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Eastern All-Stars ball. Substitution on.
No problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
give it to me and just me only. What do they care? I need enough of my kids. Little mama, better diamonds, straight from a tree. Watch how I climb up, I'm on top of my. She say, Papi, is it mine? I said it depends. When look from PK, little Kim. She want me, let me click in then. Mother come back, whoa. She want revenge. She a Scorpio, next thing I know her. The hinges, I for the door, then let my friends in. I feel like Joey, but lipstick. Keep it realistic, no fiction, work for no. I got employees, just a big reveal.
I'm fucking about you with this podcast. Peace out, guys. Peace. Shut up.